Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. I just recorded a few episodes of Let's Play Katamari as well, and I'm having a lot of fun with that game. It is very fun, and like I said on there, I know it's not one that I've played a whole lot or have much experience with, but it's a fun time. But anyway, we are playing Secret of Mana, so I shall talk about this one. We are picking up on the ice continent. We rescued Salamando and we spent some time grinding out levels for Salamando. I don't know how exciting that really is to watch, grinding, but it's just what I would do if I was playing the game not on a Let's Play, so I figure, why not do that on the Let's Play? Another thing I remember admiring was this golden sword. It looks super cool, and just very popular, powerful. There we go. That's the right word. I occasionally don't pick the best word choices, but you got to know that I mean well. So we're gonna go ahead and head on this way. We leveled up the sword to level 4. So it's going to take a little while to charge up. That's alright. Let's see how it looks. Boom! Oh yeah, that's powerful. That's like a powerful spell, really. I wouldn't quite say it's a level 3 spell, but level 2, like a gem missile or a freeze, yeah, forget about it. So, alright. Shell Blast is spaced out, so I guess these turtles are called Shell Blast. I'll probably start trying to refer to them as that instead of just turtle. That's fine. Ooh, 80 damage. That didn't do a whole lot. Um, I always thought the ice temple or like the ice castle here is super cool. It has one of the best songs in the game, and it's I'm sure everybody's has their own favorites. That's normal. Some people might like the I don't know the Mana Fortress theme or whatever, the Flammy theme. But I've always really enjoyed this. Like I would go and listen to it on YouTube. I like this song so much. So yeah, it's just really relaxing, but it feels like really mysterious and like I don't really even want to say ominous because it's not like a slow, suspenseful theme. It just sounds like a place that you worked really hard to get to, and now that you got here, you're just you're prepared for anything. You've been on this journey for a really long time, and you're whatever you encounter here, you're not gonna let it get in your way. Yeah, that's what this song makes me feel like. Yeah, I know I'm getting all insightful here, but no, it is true. It kind of evokes that childlike sense of, imagination that I had when I was playing this as a little kid. And um, it's memories like that you can't really, you know, um, you can't really, play something when you're older, and at least not for me. Like I'll always enjoy gaming, but I feel like, because when you're a kid, you're really like influenced by everything. Like everything that you see just surprises you and seems so much more like mysterious and all that, and just magical in a way. And it's this game did a lot for the imagination, and yeah, it was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. I remember going down to the grocery store um, in the town that I grew up in, and this is a game that was one of my frequent rentals. And I feel like a lot of my video game taste was kind of naturally shaped based off of what my brothers would play, and that I'm sure I saw them playing this one time, which is why I wanted to rent it. But I was influenced very easily, so it's like if if they decided something is cool, then I decided that it was cool. That's just what it's like when you're a little brother. So yeah, and so I'm actually the youngest of four, and I got a sister who's just over a year older than me, and then after her, it's like a gap of like 6 years, and then to my second oldest brother, and then my oldest brother is a couple years older than that brother. So yeah, there's about a 10-year range between all of us. So I'd say my sister was probably as easily influenced by what my brothers thought was cool as I am, and that's that's all right. That's cool. Um, so yeah, just nah, it's a nostalgic song to me. This place, and I mean, I'd say probably the beginning areas, they're probably a little more like nostalgic in the sense of like um you know like like you hear it more because it is right at the beginning of the game. So you'll be hearing a lot of those songs like the Podos Village and those other places. Like you just they're easy to get to because it's at the very beginning of the game. So that's probably what you're most familiar with, especially if that's a file that you don't really commit to. Um, yeah, just this has the feel of a place that you've made it far in the game, and you get cool music as your reward, and I think that's awesome. Ooh, these things are gonna take all of my magic. Yeah, I just used 8 magic in this room. Okay, do they just keep respawning? What happened? I thought I killed 1 or 2 of them, but I don't know. They clearly have good resilience. Maybe they just keep showing up. I don't know. So I actually want to go back. I'll skip fighting them this time, just because I like if I feel like I'm going the right way in a dungeon in whatever game I'm playing, I have this urge to go back and explore the other path. I don't necessarily need to like get everything in a game. I'm no completionist, even though I really, really dig that channel. And I know this is a game that he played on the channel as well. But yeah, I'm not like a completionist about games. But if there's a treasure chest that I know would be of value, like if I'm replaying a game, I like to go grab it. Otherwise, sometimes especially if I have a while to play, I'm not in much of a hurry. I just like to explore a little bit. Even if you've played a game multiple times, you still kind of get that itch to explore. And yeah, I guess you can say, oh yeah, look at that, a treasure chest. So I'm glad that I came back to check it out. And there's a gloves orb. This is a cool dungeon, but I have a whoa. I think that this got glitched a little bit because this is definitely brighter than it was before, and I think it was a result of somebody casting magic as I left that room. So you can see Big Spur didn't get hurt, but one of the ghosts cast an ice spell on him, and now it appears as though everything is super bright now, and that's all right. I know there was a glitch when I was fighting Tropicalo 2.0 where Big Spur got knocked unconscious, but like he was still able to walk around, so it looked like he was wearing a pair of Heelys, and the shoes that let you like skate, kind of. I don't know. They look cool. I never had a pair myself, but it would just be kind of handy to have a pair of those, especially if you're in a rush somewhere but you don't necessarily want to run. It's like you if you have Heelys, it's okay that you're going faster than everybody. It doesn't feel as stressful as like when somebody's running by you and you can like sense that they're in a rush. Like that's stressful. Then you just kind of feel like you're in their way. But oh no, a fairy walnut. I would have used one if I knew. Okay. if another treasure chest drops, then I'm going to use a fairy walnut. But as I was saying, with Heelys, yeah, it's just not really as stressful. If somebody goes by you really fast, but they have Heelys, you just think, well, that's pretty cool. And did you notice that the screen is back to the correct color again? It looks like just recasting an ice spell fixed that. So, whoa, 346, that's awesome. Yeah, level 25, we're getting pretty powerful here. Uh-oh, we're frozen. Boom, 37 damage. So that's not really that bad considering how we're like pushing 300 at this point almost. So yeah, let's fight this eye laser. Something about the magical eyes in this game. They turn you into Moogles all the time, and it's kind of a nuisance, I will admit. Okay, so come on. Why did I lose that charge? He like lost the charge, but then decided he needed to do a backflip. Okay. Ooh, I got a heal. Oh, ooh, that was close. Look at that, Big Sprez 23. We will go ahead and use some Cure Water, and I'm not really worried about running out of magic at this point, especially because I'm going to go ahead and use a Fairy Walnut because there's a treasure chest that just dropped. So we'll use that Fairy Walnut, and now we're going to open this chest. Come on, Fairy Walnut. Oh, Medical Herb, really? Come on. Okay. Cool. You know, whatever. That's fine. We'll be okay. We're doing fine. So here's some Mystic books here. It looks like there's some pictures in there, like there's some sort of comic books. And that's pretty cool, you know. It doesn't surprise me at all that comic books exist in Secret of Mana because, I mean, you know, like if we have like all the you know, popular comics that we do in our world, just imagine the imagination that they have in this world where magic does exist. Maybe they have comics that are just of, you know, normal stuff like office buildings and you know, cars and other stuff that just seems like something that they couldn't predict in this world. So yeah, I don't know. It is kind of cool thinking about that though. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump down this hole, and well, there appears to be 3 of those friendly looking little tadpole monsters. And you know, they're nice, pretty much. Like obviously they'll hurt us if we touch them, but you know, if we just saw them out, you know, in a map somewhere, like out in the wilderness, and we could go around them, we probably would, because I mean, look at them, they're nice, they're cutesy little creatures. They, you know, until we started beating them up, they weren't really causing anybody any problems. So we just sort of come in here and we're ruining everything for them. You know, we're like villains. Oh, it's crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and cast some fireball on them, and we're gonna attack them because the game says we must. Uh-oh. Wonder how much that's gonna heal him for. So, here, let's go ahead and use a Fairy Walnut on Big Spur. So, yeah, we are just wrecking these dudes. So we will I'll just keep using Fireball, that's fine. Oh, is it gonna cast or no? Nope, it is not. So yeah, I'll keep using Fireball on them. They're probably just as strong as they were in Undini's cave. So we won't even really worry about them too much. They're obviously gonna continuously heal, so we'll just out magic their magic. We can do that because we are the heroes of mana. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Okay, so we got one of them, and I'm sure the last one will be down before long. Do we get him too? Okay, yep, so we got them all. Alright. Kind of makes us look like villains, but what are you gonna do? It's part of the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So if you enjoyed this, please go ahead and join me on the next one as well. Thank you.